The sun was setting over the empty plains when the cowboy, known only as Luke, rode past an abandoned trail. His horse slowed, ears twitching. Then he heard it, a faint cry, trembling through the wind. He followed the sound and saw her, a young girl, barefoot, covered in dust, her torn dress clinging to her bruised skin. "Please, don't beat me, I'm already hurt," she whispered, shielding her face. Luke froze. He had seen cruelty before, but something in her voice, so broken, so familiar, struck his heart like lightning. He dismounted slowly, speaking softly, "Ain't no one gonna hurt you now." But when he reached out, she flinched, eyes wide with fear. That's when Luke saw the marks, deep, red, and fresh. Someone had done this. Someone nearby. Luke lifted her gently onto his horse. She was trembling, whispering things that made no sense, names, places, maybe memories. At his cabin, he tended to her wounds in silence. She wouldn't tell him her name, only that she'd been running from them. That night, she woke screaming, flashes of fire, men shouting, her being dragged away. Luke sat beside her, unable to sleep. He'd promised himself never to care again after losing his wife in the war, but this girl's pain tore open old wounds. In her sleep, she murmured, "You sound like him, my brother." Luke looked away. He knew the kind of scars that never healed, the ones you couldn't see. Days passed. The girl, now called Anna, began to trust him. She helped with small chores, smiled faintly when the wind wasn't cold. But every time a shadow moved near the window, she froze. Luke noticed. "They're still out there, ain't they?" he asked quietly. She nodded, tears filling her eyes. "They said no one could protect me." Luke's jaw tightened. They were wrong. That night, thunder rolled over the plains. Luke sat by the fire, cleaning his rifle. His silence wasn't emptiness anymore, it was purpose. When Anna asked, "Why help me?" he simply said, "Because someone once didn't help her." Outside, a wolf howled. Inside, two broken souls began to mend. At dawn, the hoofbeats came. 3 men, rough and armed, shouting for the girl. Luke stepped out of the cabin, coat open, rifle ready. "She's ours," one sneered. "Ain't your business, cowboy." Luke's eyes were cold steel. "She's nobody's property." The standoff was short. One moved his hand, a mistake. A shot cracked the morning stillness. Dust and smoke filled the air. When it cleared, the men were gone, one wounded, the others retreating into the hills. Anna stood in the doorway, shaking. "You could have died." Luke looked at her, half smiling. "Better me than you." For the first time, she didn't see the silent cowboy, she saw a man who cared. The next morning, Anna packed her small bag. "I can't stay," she said softly. "If they come again." Luke stopped her. "Then we'll be ready." She looked at him, the same man who hadn't spoken more than a few words a week ago, now standing like a shield between her and the world. "Why?" she asked again. He smiled faintly. "Because you reminded me life's still worth saving." She stepped forward, tears falling, and whispered, "Thank you, for not letting me break." As she rode away on his horse, Luke watched the horizon. For the first time in years, his heart felt alive. He wasn't just the silent cowboy anymore, he was the man who changed, because a broken girl taught him how to feel again.